with you on the Rural Radio Network. Let's get a look at how we're trading here on a Tuesday midday, and it's livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted for this update. Kyle, we've got a nearby cattle contract about ready to go off the board. How are things kind of squaring up as that happens and preparing for cash this week?
That's a good question, Chad. We've got April live cattle go off here tomorrow at noon. They go off here on the 30th here at noon. So tomorrow at noon they're going to be going off the board here. They're trading as high as 217.02 here this morning. We're trading at 216.15 on them right now. The June contract followed up here to that 210.97, and we're trading at 210.47.5 right now. Charts still kind of point to that 211, 212 area as far as major or some more resistance up there in that area. 210 is going to be a good line in the sand here on the downside this afternoon here to see if we can close above or below it. Now, I was pretty optimistic on this cattle complex here earlier in the session, but we did see some bear spreading, some commercial selling start to evolve here as we got into the 11 o'clock hour. We're starting to see that April lose ground to June lose ground to August, and the August lose some ground to the October there. So I'm a little bit concerned as to what that could lead us out here later today, unless we get some good cash bids out there, which it's been very, very quiet out there in the country today so far. I don't think anything's going to evolve until we get into later this week. Now, the feeder cattle side of things here, getting a little bit, that's looking a little bit more positive here, up $1.53 on that index today, around 295.24, with the daily index average of 297.71. So we're getting close to that 300 mark on that index. Looks to me like some of these deferred feeder cattle contracts might want to go punch that 300 mark here. These August case in point got the 297.80 here. We're sitting at 297.45, and we're seeing some commercial bull spreading going on. No cash bids yet. We had box beef out this morning, up $3.42 on the choice, down 30 cents on the select.
All right, thank you much. Livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. Call him 308-708-7340. Do remember, trading of commodity futures and options does involve substantial risk of loss, might not be suitable for all investors. This is the Rural Radio Network.
Farming comes with trade-offs. An extra pass means dinner in the cab. An early morning becomes a late night. Unnecessary restrictions turn into headaches. But when you make Enlist herbicides the foundation of your herbicide program, the trade-offs will be in your favor. Effective weed control that's ready to work when you are. Flexible tank makes options and neighbor-friendly applications, all without the need to jump through hoops. See what you'll gain with America's most trusted herbicide system protecting your Enlist E3 soybean fields at Enlist.com.
I'm Jaya Nelson with the UNL Rodeo team. And when you show up to the Nebraska Cornhusker Rodeo, it's more than just watching the rodeo. You're backing student athletes chasing big dreams. Join us May 2nd through the 3rd at the Sandhills Global Event Center in Lincoln. Tickets are online now or buy at the door. Thanks for supporting College Rodeo. We'll see you there.
Support athletes like Jaya at the Cornhusker College Rodeo happening May 2nd and 3rd at the Sandhills Global Event Center in Lincoln.
This is a market update from the Tractor Tuesday market desk. Visit TractorTuesday.com. Well, forecasts appear favorable for planting progress with above normal temperatures for the entire Corn Belt in the 6 to 10 and 8 to 14-day forecast. Precipitation is forecast to be below normal for the eastern Corn Belt and normal to above normal for the western Corn Belt. So rain could close progress there. And however, the western Corn Belt progress is currently ahead of the eastern Corn Belt, so the forecast isn't concerning to traders at this point. Interesting to note that Illinois soybean progress is at 22%, but corn progress only 16%. The trend in Illinois to plant soybeans ahead of corn has been quietly growing due to yield benefits in soybeans attributed to early planting. Early planting is more of a risk in the western Corn Belt states, especially Minnesota and the Dakotas. In any case, the progress in Illinois seems to run counter to the trade expectations for more corn acres and less soybeans. May corn is down a dime at 465.5. December down 5 3/4 at 444.5. May soybeans 15 1/4 lower at 1036 3/4. November down 12.5 at 1022 1/4. May Chicago wheat down 8.5 at 507. Kansas City May down 7 3/4 at 517. Minneapolis May 8 cents higher at 598. June live cattle up $1.15 at 210.75. August up $1.07 at 206.40. May feeder cattle up $2.90 at 294.72. August up $2.65 at 297.65. June lean hogs down 65 cents at $100.35. July down 52 at $100.70. Class 3 milk for May is up 4 cents at 18.34. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.